So this, my friends, is the Proto Type 2 on the table. It's a great board. We love it. We love asymmetrical without the Gumby tip and tail. We love this ripsaw camber profile. You can see there's still enough rocker to get, good float in the middle. But a lot of camber going on here. You can see the little wings, it's ready to fly. And it's just got a good feel to it. Normally you have to really get your knees out and really take a shit stance to get over the camber on the rocker and camber profile to really make that engage in a turn. Where this, you can just kind of let the knees in a little bit and lean back and let the camber do the work. Where, with the Fun Slinger, it's definitely it feels like it breaks more in the middle, it bends more in the middle. That's the bend point. Where this feels a little more consistent across the board, but definitely there's still a little more of a bend here than in the tip and tail. This is the wide though. This is for Tim, and I want to get one too in regular in 157 because this is just a super fun board. It's like two of my favorite boards. Asymmetrical boards are the Yes Greats and the Never Summer Proto Type 2. They both have so many strengths, and they both, do such a great job that it's really hard to go wrong either way. The Greats, this can be a little loose in harder snow. The personality can change a little bit. It's a little more consistent than the rocker and camber because you have that extra camber there, but it can be a little loose. Where the Greats is a little more stable. But you get more pop out of the tip and tail, where the Greats, when you go to butter, the rocker's going this way. So the Greats is camber to rocker, and this is rocker to camber, but not all the way back down. They both carve really well. They both do they're both poppy, they're both playful, super easy to ride switch. But this has more play in the tip and tail, where the Greats has more stability. So it's really a play on what you want. Preference-wise, it's not really like which is the better board. I can't answer that question. If you want to email me and ask which one's better, I can't say. You can say which one's better for you based on your preferences, but I don't know, man. I like them both equally well. So it really comes down to it. I would say this is incredibly well made. Never Summer just makes a good board, and they have that nice balance between, what would you say, rubbery and damp, but still poppy. It's that nice balance between the two. So it's got good pop. Here's a look at the base. Not really. Boy, that's really well done. Oh, there's some. When you cut that in like that, it can be a little weird, but it's got a good glide to it. Nice coat of wax. So let me flip it here to kind of show you the asymmetry. The heel side cut, shorter and deeper. Ow. Oh, I hate when I do that. There's just like a little piece of metal off from the factory. Just went it just seemed to find its way right into my finger. Call the ambulance. But so it's got a nice deeper heel, shorter side cut for the heel, and a longer, shallower side cut for the toe. And you really want to set up duck. A lot of people are like, what should I get? Should I get the West or should I get the Proto Type 2? Well, the question you ask yourself is, do you set your stance back in powder? If you do, get the West, because you can center that up, you can ride switch, pretty well. Not as well as this, but you can set back and powder. This, you want to be duck. You want to be almost perfectly duck. You want to be centered, and you do not want to move back and forth from there. You can set it back a little bit and, you know, yeah, it's cool. But the more your stance goes directional, the less it works with the side cut. So, you know, it's not going to ruin your day. Yeah, but you also can't set it back much or at all depending on your stance width, because it's centered stance with the center tip and tail, so you're not really getting much going on directional wise. So those are the questions you should answer yourself. A great perfect combination, like if you're quivering up, would be the Never Summer 25 and the Prototype 2, if you like a little of each like me. If you're a surfer who also likes to ride switch, then, you know, this is a great board for your pretty much your everyday board. And then those morning groomer, carvy, you know, surfy, powdery moments would be much better off with the 25. But if you were looking for a one board quiver, this wouldn't be my definition of all mountain. This is my definition of all mountain freestyle for somebody who just keeps it centered, keeps it duck, rides switch just as much as they ride regular in powder, groomers, everything. And it's a great jump board, really great pipe board, you know, big jump board. It's okay on jibs. I really like the Fun Slinger a lot better for jibs. But this just does really well on the mountain. It's just the same as the West on the mountain, except the West is a little more directional. So the West is definitely the more versatile of the two, but this sure is a shitload of fun as well.